Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our recap of Pyanodons on Twitch. So, it's been about 2 or 3 streams since the last recap, and I think combining more streams into recap episodes is, more than enough. Because if I do a recap episode at the end of every stream, sometimes we have streams where we just talk about random shit and not really get anything done, which is perfectly fine. I mean, I love talking to about random stuff. For example, yesterday's stream, we talked about commissioning a Clippy art of Clippy as a Viking. I will probably follow up on that. I'm already looking into some 5 artists if we can get that happen, because I thought to myself, you know what? Why not commission some weird pieces of art? Nevertheless, we got some additions over here. We have the ash machine over here, the ash to tar machine over here. The ash to tar machine is still working as intended. It's actually working pretty well. One of the issues we had was that we did not have a unified input or a unified deposit or balance over here. So now all the ash that's being produced over here, being produced over there, being produced over here, being produced over there, all around will be consolidated over here into this deposit. And from this deposit over here, it then goes into the ash sink. Now, as you can see, currently this deposit or the sink itself is not really working a lot. Mostly because we're not getting enough ash in, and the reason for that is, well, the copper place over here is backed up, the iron place over here is backed up, and the coke place over here is very much backed up. So at the moment, we are not making a lot of ash. Speaking of the coke place, I think we did this one the last time around, in the last recap, where we had the big new tar processor over here. But what we did not have over here is outputs for all of the products that we make. And good God, the pipes over here. Look at the madness. We definitely did add some additional parts to the whole thing over here. For example, the rubber machine over here is working, as we can see, non-stop. Wait a minute. It's because we're out of latex. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. No latex, no rubber, as always. But that is perfectly fine. We do make rubber over here by using organic solvent, and we got a decent amount of organic solvent in this intermediate tank over here, as well as a decent amount of aromatics to make all the rubber that we need to make over here. Good, this place over here is still working as intended. If we're not making rubber, things will go up into the upper path over here, where we do push quite a bit of stuff into gasoline, and gasoline currently is being burned off in this power plant over here at a rate of I think we're going at the fine rate. Yeah, this place over here is not working all the time. And I don't think... No, we do have a creosote sink. That is over here. This is our creosote sink. Where we just bring in some wood, we turn the wood into creosote planks or treated wood, and we just burn it off. Nevertheless, we also had the issue over here that we did not have a coke oven gas output over here. We now do have a coke oven gas output over here, which is going all the way over here, where we quench the coke oven gas that we don't need with some water into syngas and some flue gas. Now the syngas will be stored over here in this tank, and from over here it goes, I think, into the export, which we have over here. Perfect. And not only that, we also make some flue gas, and the flue gas goes over here into these filters, where we turn the flue gas into straight up ash. And yes, you guessed it, this ash over here goes via a belt all the way over here into the big ash sink that we have over here. Good. That was most of the tar processing over here. So we now have like 6 products over here that we can export and use. Aromatics, gasoline, kerosene, I think. Do we make kerosene over here? No, we don't make kerosene over here. We make light oil, gasoline, aromatics, creosote, syngas, and light oil. I think I said light oil twice. Organic solvent, there we go. Organic solvent is the final one we export. And organic solvent is not being exported over here yet. But we can definitely see that everything else over here is being exported, especially the gasoline, which is very important for other projects in the future. Good, but overall, I do really enjoy this place. Of course, we still have the issue, we're not using enough coke, but we will be using up more coke in the future. Good. We did do some cleaning up over here. The old lead processing place over here, that's gone. The old iron processing place over here, that's mostly gone. I still need to pick up some parts over here, but I'm sometimes a bit lazy. Good. The main things we're going to be showing off today is going to be the new LED processor over here, and then we're going to be finishing off over here our zinc processor. But before we do that, we do have to add in at least one more addition, and I do have to make sure that I've got everything available for that. I would love to have a happy tank for that. We just need some duralumin and some iron for that. Not duralumin, some lead and some iron for that, and that is exactly over here. Yeah, give me some of this. Give me some of that. One happy tank, please. Thank you very much. Because we do need heavy oil for the... Ooh, train. We do need heavy oil for the... What's it called again? For the zinc processing. And actually, we don't need the happy tank. We can just reuse this one over here. Because this used to be the aromatics export, but this will not be aromatics anymore. This over here, this will be from now on the... heavy, there we go, the heavy oil export. There we go. Good. We also don't need this anymore. Heavy oil can go down here. We are making over here heavy oil. This is the kerosene processing place, and it just processes kerosene into light and heavy oil. Actually, it processes kerosene into shale oil, and then we turn the shale oil over here into light oil, heavy oil, and condensates. The condensates, sadly, we can't use right now. But the heavy oil currently is all being turned over here into kerosene, which is also very important. But we should maybe also export some of it somewhere else, because currently, yeah, heavy oil is completely backed up over here. So let's see if we can get the pipeline down here somewhere. Maybe we just go... Actually, we don't need the pipeline down here. We can just connect it up straight to this thing over here. This is the correct pipeline. There we go. Let's get rid of these real quick. And then you, and you. And actually place you up there. And if we flow over in that direction. There we go. So now the heavy oil will flow down over here. And the heavy oil will be stored over here in this big tank. Perfect. Which means we can export heavy oil from over here if we need to. Good. So that's already in. And that's probably going to take some time for this to fill up, but at least now kerosene processing over here will be unblocked, and we can non-stop process kerosene again. Good. Now our kerosene levels are, yeah, they're absolutely great. We got so much kerosene over here. Good, this power plant over here is also almost fully ready. We do need to add quite a bit of salt over here. We've got 231 production cycles over here. We should match the 280 that we made over here, just to keep these all on the same pace. So we need a little bit more salt over here, but salt is coming in via a train every now and then, so that should be fine. Good. So let's go over to the LED processing. The main thing we want to do is, and that's already something we started, if you remember, like a while back, a decent while back, we made this Zoot processor over here, which takes in Zoot and turns it into copper ore, iron ore, ash, aluminum ore, zinc ore, and lead ore. Now, all of these ores, with the exception of aluminum ore and the ash, we are picking up, and we are already bringing them over here to the new smelting area over here. We're bringing the copper ore over here for the additional copper smelting. It's going to be over here. There we go. We are bringing the iron ore over here somewhere for the extra iron ore smelting. The lead ore is coming in over there. Actually, it is coming in... It's coming in somewhere. I think it's over here. No, wait. That looks like lead ore. That is lead ore. And it goes in, of course, from there. And, of course, we do the same for the zinc ore. The one thing we're not doing at the moment is the aluminum ore. Mostly because the recipe we need for the better aluminum smelting is still over here. And we are slowly but surely making our way over there. It still takes some time to get to that tech, but I do hope that if I let the game run today in the background, that by the end of today and just before the stream, we get to the aluminum processing so that we can also finish off the aluminum processing. And then we got like 5 of the ores done for which we get ores as a side product. Good. But this over here, let's maybe start off the LED processor. This is the LED processing machine. And it is very similar to the one we already had. Turns out that stage 2 LED processing only adds a single step to it, which I did not really expect, but it is a pretty interesting cycle. So the first thing we do is we take normal LED ore, We take 5 of it and we turn that into 1 lead grade 1. We got 9 of these machines. So we take 15 lead ore in per second and we turn that into 3 lead grade 1 per second. All of that goes down into these machines over here, where we half convert down. So we put in 2 lead grade 1 and we get 1 lead grade 2 and 1 piece of stone out of it. So we convert our convert 2 parts of lead grade 1 into 1 part lead grade 2 and 1 part of stone. Then that means we got 1.5 lead grade 2 over here. The lead grade 2, and now this is getting interesting. The lead grade 2 we then sort or refine into a quarter lead grade 1 and half a part of lead grade 3. So we get more lead grade 1 over here. Remember, that's what we get from over there. Now, there's 2 things you could do in this case. You could either unroll the loop and calculate how many machines you need for this to be working optimally, or, and in my opinion, that's usually the easiest solution, we take the lead grade 1 output over here and we feed it all the way back to the output of these machines and use it as a priority input. This way, this machine over here can't get stuck. We do have a loop over here, but this loop will not be affected by the overall performance over here. The only thing that will happen over here is that we actually use less input over here because we get more input from over there. So technically, we could make this maybe a bit shorter if we want to keep the same performance, or even maybe make it a little bit bigger so that we can compensate for this. But overall, it should be fine. It should be fine. Good. And then we take all of the lead grade 3, we put that into this machine over here, and we 1-to-1 convert that into lead dust. And then the lead dust goes into the electric arc furnace, where we turn that into molten lead, and of course from over there it gets turned into lead plates. Now of course we don't have the hot air recipe over here yet, mostly because we don't have the hot air works over here yet. I hope that we can do that today on today's stream, and I'm kind of thinking of placing the hot air works either over here, maybe over there, maybe we squish it in over here somewhere, but I do want to see a hot air works over here soon so that we can start using hot air for all the casting recipes. Good, 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 good. Now, we do need to do a couple of things over here. I already said that we need a heavy oil train station over here. So let's do that real quick. What is that? 3? That's 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. You over there, and you over there, and have a signal. Have a station. Have another signal. Good, good, good. Is this actually big enough? I think this is big enough. We can more or less copy over this. I'm kind of thinking of moving it over here because we got the space over here. I could make the station over here, but yeah, why not place this one over here? We do need to rotate a couple of things. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And this is also a whole wrong thingamajig, but that'll be fine. I've come, of course, prepared. Oh, we're missing some lead plate. Actually, no big issue. We got lead plate right over here. There we go. One of these, please. Good. We can also use our pocket pots over here. There we go. Come on, pocket pots. Oh, do we have any pumps in that pocket? 2 pumps, please. There we go. There we go. There we go. Good. Yeah, the pocket pots are absolutely slow. Very, very slow. Lovely, but slow. Good, 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 good. And let's also get rid of these power poles over here, because the power poles should be over here and over there to keep it even. We should also think about adding some lamps to this whole thing. There we go. Now that's lovely. Good. So what do we need? We do need to connect up these to the tank, and you over there. This one over here will only snap open if everything in here is, say, less than 5,000. There we go. And then we open up the station. This one over here is not epoch dev. You are going to be the heavy oil. There we go. Requester. Set the train limit. There we go. That is fine. So you are going to be requesting heavy oil every now and then. We can check up on this train over there. He is, well, still filling up, but we can at this station. Oh, we need to open that station, it seems. And we can at this station over there, full cargo, empty cargo. And you over there, you are not longer connected over there. There we go. Good. And you have a train limit of 1. For now, we don't have any signal over here, but that is fine. That is fine. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So the heavy oil will now be coming in over here. let's go over to the zinc processing, and then we can see exactly what are we missing over here to finish off the zinc processing. And that's all the way over here on the top. There we go. There we go. So zinc ore will be coming in on a belt. It goes into these ball mills over here, and we actually need to add some iron sticks to it. So it was kind of important that we kind of build it somewhat close to the iron smelter over here, so that we can just move some iron plates over here and straight up make the iron sticks over here in this machine over here. We chose to use some burner assemblers over here because they got a crafting speed of 2, and we would need 9 iron sticks per second. If we would have used these over here, we would have needed 3 of these. And to be perfectly honest, these burner assemblers, just for iron sticks, pretty decent. I mean, the crafting speed of 2 and the footprint size are pretty good for that. Either way, iron sticks and zinc ore comes in, and we turn the zinc ore into zinc grade 1. Some parts of soil and some parts of stone. Those over here we still need to recycle, and that's something we could quickly do, because all of the soil in here, there's one thing we can do with the soil. We can put it into a washing machine like this, and I'm actually going to place this machine right over there. Here we go, here we go. And put it into a washer. Here, pick these up real quick. You output priority. Bottom part, please. And we're going to look for some soil. There it is. Clean this up real quick. Here we go. Good, good, good. And in you go. And you over there, turn that into muddy sludge. Good. We do need some water for that. Technically, we have some water going around over here somewhere. There's also some water down there. We'll figure this one out afterwards. Let's go through the additional processing steps over here. So after we turn all of the zinc ore into zinc grade 1, we then turn over here 1-to-1 conversion of the zinc grade 1 into zinc grade 2, and we get some sand out of this. So the sand needs to be exported over here and needs to be processed over here somewhere. The zinc grade 2 will then be washed into zinc grade 3, also yet again into 1-to-1 conversion. We just need to add water, and we get, yet again, some additional muddy sludge out of this as well. So this muddy sludge over here, we also need to process. Do I not have any pipes on me? Here, make 28 pipes. There we go. Good, 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 good. Yeah, that is... Well, I guess we move you over by 1. There we go. Good God, this machine is loud. Good. And then... There we go. So now all the muddy sludge can come together into one and the same output. Now, what are we going to be doing with all this muddy sludge? Well, there's one thing we can do, and that's the new recipe we have. We can just turn it all into biomass, and I think that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be turning the muddy sludge into biomass. We could maybe bring it all the way over here to where we make muddy sludge, but these machines over here, they're always backed up, and there's always so much muddy sludge in the pipes over here. It would be a waste to bring it over there. Instead, we are going to be turning it, just for now, into biomass. And just for now, I'm just going to place a buffer over here. The biomass over here will probably be brought over here where we can use it. It might just go somewhere where we can export it. I'm not quite sure how much muddy sludge we're actually going to be making, but I do know that we will probably have to handle this somehow. We could also maybe just burn it off in the power plant, just say goodbye to it or something like that. We will have to see. Good. As for the stone over here, we might need more additional stone over here to make the sand costs. It's not quite clear how much we need over here yet. But let's go over through one of the more final steps over here. So after we made the zinc grade 3 over here, we need to put it over here into these advanced foundries to turn the zinc grade 3 into molten zinc. For that, we need some heavy oil. We brought that in. And we need some limestone. The limestone we still need to make. The question is, how much limestone do we need? Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. And 5 of these do require, let's just assume it's 6, just for easier calculation. 6 of these require 3 limestone per second. And if we go to one of these limestone making machines, like this one over there, we can see that we make over here about 0.4 limestone per second. Which means we're going to need 8 of these to supply this thing over here with the limestone it needs. And we're going to place these machines right over here. Here we go. Let's chop some trees real quick. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, it should be enough space, I think. So we're going to need 8 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the other way around. Of course, there's some trees in the way. There's always trees in the way. Come on. Freaking trees. Just growing everywhere. I would be a terrible druid in Dungeons and Dragons. Good. And have an output. And then we're gonna move you over there. Move you all the way over there. There we go. That should be fine. Oh, my arms are short. There we go. And everybody gets along at the inserter. Kind of dislike how loud these machines are, to be perfectly honest. Every now and then, the sound settings in this game just... Yeah, let's just turn the master down a little bit. I'll probably have to take a look at it afterwards. But every now and then, this game is either too silent or too loud. There's no such thing as anything in between. Good, 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 good. Okay, we're gonna make some limestone. We got 8 of these machines. Every machine requires 20 water per second, so that's 160 water per second in total. A single water pump will be enough to handle all of these. There we go, there we go, there we go. And then everybody gets a pipe. And actually, we should maybe do something like this. There we go. And we also need some outputs. We're going to use some loaders over here. Mostly because I don't really care too much. I really do enjoy myself, these loaders, to be perfectly honest. There we go. Good. We do need to connect this one to the generic power supply. And it's kind of dark over here, so you know what that means. We definitely need to give these some highlightings. Here we go. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. What do we need for a water pump? We need some iron plate. One moment, please. We got some iron plate over there. And we definitely do want to make a water pump or two. Here we go. Here, don't pick up the coke. Well, picked up some of the coke. Good, 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 good. We also need some water all the way down here. So let's place a water pump right over here. We got this water pump over here, but this water pump over here goes for these machines. And these machines over here require... Yeah, they do require quite a bit of water. And it only makes 300 water. So I don't really want to be overloading this too much now. We're just making our own little water pump over here. There we go. And yeah, that could work. Good, you can start making limestone. And then the only thing we need to do is to somehow get a pipe all the way over here. We might just make its own water pump over here. We just need some iron for that. It's so much easier to just place a water pump like right over here. Where's the water pump? There we go. Like right over here. Turn it on to water. There we go. Done. Super done. Good, 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 good. So the only thing we're missing over here is the heavy oil pipe. And the heavy oil pipe, we can get it in from over here. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Running out of pipes. And let's see where we can pull this one in from. We do have to go through here somehow. It's on the other side. So if we want to sneak through here, going through here is a decent idea. Here we go. No, not like that. Not like that. Ooh. That's how it works. And then look at that. The tank is over there. Our pipe is over there. The train already arrived, so we already have some heavy oil over there. So we should be able to see some zinc plates coming off the belt or out of the system right away. Make a pump, please. The pump will be connected over there. Here we go. And then we get you. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Off they go. All right, heavy oil flying out. Everything else is available. Let's check up here real quick. I can see these machines over here working. And I can see this machine over here working. Let's give it an output for now. That output goes, I guess, over here for now. And there is our zinc plate. So we got the zinc in the system as well. Perfect. Perfect timing. So that's more or less the recap. Let's have a look if we maybe missed something else. We did do, of course, yet again, a whole bunch of minor tweaks here and there. For example, we do now import syngas over here so that we can make plastic over here, so that we can make antimony oxide again, so that this smelt over here works again, which we can see in terms of pollution as well. We made some minor tweaks over here as well, where we added another couple of compost plants over here just to get through the backlog of, well, extra animal parts over here. But it still seems that we have way too many animal parts over here. So we probably need to think some in some more additional things for these animal parts over there, but we will figure that out. That's not a high priority at the moment. And then of course we do need to do something about the ash over here. Though then again, even though it was backed up for a while, it immediately stops being backed up as soon as we start making bricks again. So yeah, the ash production over here in this space over here should stop sooner or later. Good. So the task for today's stream is going to be make aluminum and maybe pick up also this ash so that we can non-stop pick up the zoot over here, or at least process the zoot over here. And as for the zoot, we used to have a full warehouse over here. The warehouse over here is not full anymore. Technically, this place over here should be running now again. I'm kind of concerned and confused why you stopped over here. Because you should be quenching... Oh, we backed up on saline water. If we just backed up on saline water, that would be great. Oh, we're backed up on saline water. That's the whole reason why nothing over here is working. But that is perfectly fine. Good, 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 good. Perfect! So, if you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this YouTube channel into something amazing. Also, this happened at some point in the stream. And if you want to see more of Pyanodons, do come over to my Twitch channel where we play Pyanodons at least twice per week. Sometimes, most of the time, 3 times per week. But the Tuesday slot, which will also be today, sometimes contains something different. But today, this evening, we're definitely going to be playing some more Pyanodons. And without further ado, I wish you all an amazing evening. And until next time, see you around!